The responsibility or duty that a believer in prophethood undertakes refers to his or her following the path of the prophet and accepting the responsibility to convey the message of the prophet. Now, it's very easy to say these words. It's much less easy to live up to them, as we can see from the history of the Muslim community or nation, a community that bore witness to the prophetic message. There are people who imagine that if they say, we accept so-and-so as a prophet of God, that if they give their voice to the belief that they have in their hearts, their work is done. They have attained salvation. They've saved themselves from hellfire and somehow won paradise. Think about that for just a moment. Is this belief that I've just explained also in your mind or not? Now, I'm not concerned with who believes this way and who does not. That's not what this is about. Some people imagine that there were people burning in the fires of God's wrath and displeasure when the prophethood of the final messenger came to pass. And some of these people who were being punished called out, I bear witness that Muhammad is the messenger of God. And by the mere utterance, by the mere saying of these words, they were brought out of the domain of God's punishment and into the domain of his mercy. Now, if they had offered prayers while in the domain of his mercy, they would have been a little closer to the source of divine grace. If they had fasted, they would have been closer still. If they had paid their khums and zakat, yani religious dues, they would have been closer still. If they had enjoined the good and forbade the evil, they would have been even more closer still. The more good deeds they did, the closer they would have been to the source of divine grace. But even if they did nothing else other than uttering those words, they would still be in the domain of God's mercy. Do you see? Some people think like this. And the consequences of this mindset are very clear. Think about it like this. If someone is asked to fill in a form that asks for their religion, they answer Islam. So merely by virtue of them not writing Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism, no religion, or any other system, any other religion, by the mere fact that they have ticked a box on a form that says Islam, such a person imagines that they will go to paradise. Now, if such a person offered prayers or observed fasting or did any other good deed, this is an added bonus. But even if such a person did nothing else, his place in paradise is reserved for him. It is only that while you are waiting for the day of resurrection in your grave, the angels will come in, press you, and harass you. This is the common idea and belief that many people hold on to even in these days. But Imam Khamenei, as well as many of the senior scholars and teachers, say that this belief is not correct. It is not correct.